Hello, gamers. How is everybody doing? Oh, Brad. So I've been working on I was unsatisfied with the options out there for posting in Discord when you go live on Twitch. I'm also not the biggest fan of automated things, although this could very easily be automated. There's ways to automate this, but that's not what I was after. And so I tried using if this then that. Did not find that to my liking. It was very, very slow. And so decided to write my own script that uses a Discord webhook. And so I did. And it works. So I figured I would talk about the discovery process. So the things that I found that I needed were the documentation for all things Discord, and the documentation for Twitch. So, let's talk about what that is. Oh, that is not large enough. I'll go to the other one. So, this isn't important. What is important is this. So, a Discord webhook is just a means to leverage the structure of Discord's channels, and it's fairly straightforward. Hello, the Doomkeeper. So, the first thing that you have to do is get a webhook, which is probably the simplest thing. The simplest process out of all of this. You can click on any text channel, the little gear, and then integrations, and then webhooks is an option, and you just create a webhook, which, funnily enough, the name of the webhook by default is Captain Hook, which blew my mind this morning. I literally thought that I was like being stalked by Discord for no reason. But you get your webhook to start with, and you just kind of set it aside because it's the last thing that you'll need. This Discord, this birdie0.github.io, this documentation was actually really, really good because it came with a webhook example. And if you were watching me work on this morning, I actually just played this example to the webhook as my first thing to make sure that it worked correctly. And it does. You can just send this right to the webhook. When I say send, what I mean is to curl it at the webhook. So this is JSON, which was discussed in the previous doc here, but all Discord webhooks accept as JSON, and this is the structure of your JSON file. So this is all of the pieces of it. So if I wonder if I can do this. So let me quickly set up a side-by-side here. Display capture. Going to have to cut off most of this. There we go. Let me get rid of that from here. Copy that. Let's go over here. All right. So if you look here, and if I, let me see, where is the presenting window? Let's copy and paste this. And place it side by side so you can kind of see what I'm talking about here. All right, so you can see on the webhook documentation, and I'm gonna get rid of this. You can see in the documentation that the text is too small. How about now? Better. So you can see that the name of the thing is right at the top. So username, webhook, and avatar URL. You can eliminate those. Battle Royale is starting. All right, take care. You can see at the top that that the webhook username and avatar URL, you can set them to whatever you like so that it appears as whatever you like. I only chose to set an avatar URL here, and I just leaned into the Captain Hook thing, so I just set it as Jason Isaacs, Captain Hook from Peter Pan. The text message is the thing that says Flapjack Retro has gone live, so that's that piece. And then it's author URL and icon URL, so that's the thing that says Flapjack Retro with my icon. So that's all those pieces, and of course if you hover over it, you hover over this, it gives you a URL that you can click through to. Then the title, which also is a URL with a description. This does the exact same thing. This is also a link to the stream, so there's two hyperlinks, they're just one above the other. And then after that is the fields. So text, even more text, and they're all set to inline. So this is the game and tags. So but those are both these text fields. The thumbnail is the thing to the right. So this right here is the thumbnail. So setting that. And then the image is the thing at the bottom. So that's this thing right here. So that's the image. And then the footer, which I have saying script created by Flapjack right there. So you can see how all the pieces of this message are contained within this example. So this webhook example, I just, sliced out all the bits and pieces of it. But this is all supposed to be automatic, and all this information here is on Twitch, right? So I need to pull this information from Twitch and then dump it into Discord. That was the trick, right? So let us go back to here and let's talk about what Twitch gives us. So this is Twitch's API reference, their documentation. And this is everything that you can get from Twitch. So this is a list of everything that you can programmatically fetch from Twitch. And in this case, the thing that we care about are the channel, it's the channel information. Get channel information right here. So we care about this. So you have to give it your broadcaster ID, and in turn, it spits out the login name, the display name, the preferred language, the name of the game they're playing, the ID of the game they're playing, the title of their stream, the delay setting in seconds, any tags, any content classification. Basically, this is the chunk of data that it gives you back. And thankfully, helpfully, Twitch in all of these gives you the curl example. Remember I said before, curl is how we send to Discord. It also happens to be how we fetch from Twitch. So the curl example of how to correctly ask for this information. So how to frame the request, and you have to use a token, which I'll get to in a moment. And then the structure of the data that it returns right here. And again, this is all JSON data. Thankfully, this is most APIs I think these days are JSON related. So it spits out the JSON data in return, right? So you say, how do you get a token, right? You got to get a token and client ID. This is probably the most idiotic part of this. So in order to get a user access token, you have to set up you have to get one. You have to get a token from Twitch. And if you're wondering, how do you get a token from Twitch? You have to ask for it. And in order to ask for it, you have to make an initial request for it. And generally, that wants to link your token to not only you, but also an app that you're using it for. So you have to create a Twitch app. And then you can see here in the top right, you hit your console. You can see that I had to create an application, and I'm not going to open this because it has my information in here, but you basically click register your application and you just give it a name and you tell them what it's for. I think this case I said it was for a web application, and it will give you your client ID and your client secret. And using your client ID and client secret, you can go to the Twitch token generator. This is somebody else's site. And what you can do is you can install your client secret and client ID, and you can use it to generate a token, right? The scope is what you want to do with it. So I said in my case, it was channel manage broadcast. This is what I wanted. So this is what I had set it to. And this is the only permission this key has, is managing my broadcast. So that's it. It can't do anything else. This is a good security practice in general, is to limit the token to what it's actually going to be used for. So doing this and then going to the bottom, you can request a token and it'll spit a token out. Along with a few other things, a refresh token as well, which is what you use to refresh it after 60 days. You can see that you can refresh after 60 days. So it gives you the token that you need to then go back to Twitch, to here, and to fill this out. So your client ID and the client and the authorization bearer is the token. So you can populate these fields along with your broadcaster ID, which is obtained by the get users route, which is here, the get users route. So this, if you just do get users, just like without an argument, it will get the user of the token that you created. So it will get you your information, which is good because it's what I'm after. Then from there, I started to build out the script. So I had the ability to get my own user information and to get the information of my stream, right? So let's talk about what this is. So I'm running this script remotely on a Unix box, which is actually where all the tokens are stored. So all of my tokens are not stored here, they're stored elsewhere. And I was able to set up a directory on the remote box that this script uses. So the first thing that it does is I have the token and the client information, which I just obtained from the steps that I described from using the Twitch token generator. So I use that to get my client ID, and I have them saved to static files on the remote box. So those files are statically out there. So the script first populates some variables in the script with the contents of the token and the client ID, which are part of those files. And then it starts out by getting the broadcast information. So this is that, remember I said this is the users, right? So going back to here, that's this one right here. So it runs this query against the Twitch API first, and it stores that information in another JSON file. And then it grabs the broadcaster ID, which is unique to me, and my profile picture of my Twitch account. So it grabs the URL rather to the picture on Twitch's website. So the profile image URL. So it grabs those two things and it saves those. Then it uses the broadcaster ID that I just got to go and get the status of my stream. So in my use case, I've already logged into the stream manager. I've hit edit stream. I have typed in my title. I've changed my game. I've updated my tags, and I've saved before I execute this. So it's going out and it's fetching that information. Again, it's being passed my token and client information, which are already imported, and storing my broadcast information in its own file. And now I'm populating the main contents of the broadcast. So I'm getting my name, my channel's display name. I'm getting the game that I'm playing, the title of my stream, any tags, doing a minor reformat of the tags to make sure that they're all just separated by spaces. And then I'm getting the ID of the game. And the game ID is just a numeric number that represents the game on Twitch's website. I then turn around and use that game ID to fetch the thumbnail for the game. So it goes out and it this is another endpoint on Twitch's documentation. It goes out and it queries for the game. Apparently I didn't, hang on a minute. Apparently I did not quite finish with getting rid of the client information. It doesn't matter, you didn't see the whole thing, but client ID is client. Save that. Okay, you can go back now. So it goes out, it fetches the game, and it stores that information in another file to be looked up later. And then I get the box art URL for the game that I'm playing. Now, and then I do a little bit of transformation, and the reason that this transformation is here is because in the URL that you get from Twitch, it doesn't actually size it for you, which is very interesting. It has just empty spaces where it expects you to fill in the width and the height of the thumbnail. And I don't know why that is, but these double sed commands are there simply to replace the empty word width with 144 and the empty word height with 192, which is the approximate default dimensions of a Twitch game thumbnail. So it sets the URL, it populates those two things, which for some reason Twitch doesn't do for you. I don't know why. Then it exports payload to file. So this, going back to our documentation, is this. That's this stuff right here. So this webhook example, this is the payload. So the next thing the script does is it creates this giant block of text to send to Discord and saves it to a file. So it basically writes all of this out using all of the variables names that we've created, name, game, title, tags. So you can see name, profile picture, title, name, game. So basically, this entire block of text is just written to file, and then finally it is sent to Discord with another curl command. So it's basically, it sends it the file using the webhook. And then after it's done, it runs a cleanup operation to get rid of all the files it generated when it was polling for this information. And that's it. That's what I did. So, oh, and then the reason that I did it this way is so that on my Stream Deck, I now have a Twitch button that I can just push, and this runs the script. So on my Stream Deck, I just push this button, it runs all of that, and it posts it to the Discord. Again, this is a manual thing, so I have to push this button every time. But it was a fun exercise, and I enjoyed doing it. And that is the way that that works. I hope that you enjoyed looking at that. Nice job. Thank you, nerd. Anyhow, that's all of that stuff. Shall we play a game? Oop, that's present full camera. Shall we play a game now? Gorogoa. Shall we see what this is like? What's this gonna do? It's gonna go massively full screen. Okay. Let's head over to here. Pause the music and switch over to game. Game. Huh. I'm lost. Oh. Okay. I can see that we want the apple to fall. Oh, interesting. Okay. Complete chapter 1. Okay. Okay. All right, he's up there. We've done that. Okay, so this needs to go into... Saying the green thing needs to go into there. Ah, okay. Okay, so needs to pass through the portal. Grab that. Okay, so there's nothing to do there. Okay, so this is the only thing we can do. Oh, okay. So this goes over the star. Okay, I see what it's saying. What it's saying is that we need to put the star inside the lantern. There we go. All right. Uh... Chapter 2. Okay. Oh, light's gone out. Here's our star. Okay. All right. Aha. Okay. Okay, well, the context clues is that this goes here. Got it. Okay. Interesting. This is very interesting. Oh, okay. Oh. Duh. Oh dear. We're gonna make a Cthulhu horse? Cthulhu horse? Oh, we're meant to break this. I see it now. Oh, interesting. Okay. Oh. No, don't make me do this. Oh, I see. Oh no. Oh. Okay, so that's how to make the red hand go where we want. Okay, so that's the blue hand. There we go. What the fuck? Complete chapter 3. Okie dokie. How many of these are there? Question mark. Okay, so we've got a cutout there. Okay. Okay, we've progressed by 1. A mountain. Hmm. This looks like it would be like a cog or something. The bell. You see this cog again? Hmm. Okay, there's nothing there. The bell. The mountains. Interesting. This is the type of puzzle game I have never seen before. Me neither. Okay, so this one is... Okay, so he's here. Oh, I see it. This needs to get rotated. This needs to get rotated by one. It needs to go... it needs to go back to where it was, right? Yeah, it needs to go back to where it was. So this one needs to be over here. I still don't know what's going on. To be, you know, there's a significant, something to be said for me not actually knowing either. I'm just, you know, kind of muddling away there. Okay, so this needs to get rotated twice more. So we'll wait for this to rotate twice more. Okay, that's that. Now we zoom out to stop it. Now we zoom in here. And there we go. Okay, so now he's ready to move on from here to the next thing, which is where? Here? Here. Progress. That's the progress thing. I figured it out. That's the you've made progress shit. Okay, so now he needs to go from here to there. Oh? This has changed. fuck. Okay. Hang on a minute. This thing reminds me of kind of this. He needs to go up to here. How do we facilitate that? Okay, so that can do that. So this is clearly another gear mechanism here. You see this? Oh. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Ta-da! Oh, it needs to be inverted. This needs to be down here. One more cycle. Excellent. There we go. Alright, so now he needs to go down. Yeah, okay. Oh, water. It's a water wheel. So fucking tricky. Look at this shit. Look at this. We've done this one. Oh, we gotta zoom out. I see. Or it's here now. Chapter 4. Purple one, okay. Fuck. There's the purple one right there. Oh. Advance this. And advance this. We have a coin. To do what with? I don't actually know. Oh, okay. Here we go. Aha, a coin. Needed a coin. We got him on the train, boys. Oh, dear God in heaven. Okay. Fuck. Okay, I see what it wants us to do. At least I think I do. Oh, fucking sneaky as fuck. You can see that this is Pivo train conductor. Oh, there's our purple ball. Okay. Oh, there's another one. Aha! Excellent. Is the boy here? There he is. Oh, fuck me. What? Oh, I can send him left. I see. Does he come back? He does. Okay. So it seems like sending him right is the right thing to do. Or left, rather. So he gets to here. That doesn't line up, right? He's coming back. Okay. There we go. That's it. That's where we wanted to send him. Now he should be in here. Yep. Climb. Climb back down. Okay. 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 Oh my god. Oh, I get it now. How fucking clever. Look at this. He's going to go up. I'm going to scroll up, and then he's going to climb down onto this one. Oh my god. And now down to here. He's up here? He's up here. Let's go. Is that all 5 of them? Complete chapter 5. This is ominous. Oh shit, old man. Oh, he fell. Rebuilding. Oh, is this him again? Is this the same person? Cloudy mind. Fly away. So rewinding through the whole game. My cursor's been taken away. I don't have the ability to click anymore. GG? Finish the game? GG? That was sick. That was sick. I liked it. It was nice and quick too. Nice little puzzle game. Beautiful premise. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful premise. Nice, tight. Didn't overstay its welcome. Wasn't overly complex. Wasn't too full of itself. Rewarding. I liked it. Created with Unity. Copyright 2017. Man. Nice. The original 2012 demo is now available from the chapter select menu. Hey, all right. Well, now what? That was quite good. Quite good indeed. Man, I did not plan to beat it quite so quickly. To be perfectly honest. What else could we do? Could we get up to? What is installed on Steam? Beat Saber, Cultic, Door Kickers, Dusk, Faster Than Light, Hexels, Could do some chill hex cells. Just vibe while we wait for something else to come up. Hot lava, Race the Sun, Star Wars games. If we were to do that, though, I would have to go and fetch my Switch, which is in this bag. So I'd have to like stand up and walk 10 feet. All right. Picross S9. All right, give me a second. I'm muted. My bad. You could just go like this. Oh, right. 4, 4. Skip 1, skip 1, skip 1, 2, 3, 4. Mm-hmm. 2, 3, 4, 5. What else is there? Can I be looking at here? I think 2, skip 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so 6 and 2 can't fit there. So this has to be part of 6. Which means that must be true. Yo, Undead, what is up? I am just vibing. How you doing, my man? Hang on a minute. Let's... With nothing. 4. There we go. Skip 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's all that done. Okay, this has to be a multiple. This has to be a multiple. There's only... It's that. There we go. That's some good information right there. There's some more good information. Two. Do you guys want to hear the Here, you can listen to... You want to listen to the sucking and popping noises? If it's too loud, I can also turn it down. Hope the stream's going well. I hope you're doing well, man. I hope you're staying warm at the very least. I believe you're still in Ohio, so I hope that you've managed to keep yourself warm with the incoming weather. I do not wanted to watch something like Eat Suit trying to get this fever beyond. Oh man, that sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope that it clears up for you as soon as is possible. I think you can probably hang on a second. There you go. You can add the music overlay. Four. Skip 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, there we go. Okay, this has to be a 4 now, which means this is this way around. Six. There we go. I have heard that there's been a virus, like a cold or a flu, that's kind of made its way around. It certainly caught my attention, but people were reporting it on the Dallas subreddit that there was something going around. I would imagine that that's very much the case elsewhere as well. I don't know that it's like, I honestly don't know if it would be like seasonal or something like that. I'm not an expert on those sorts of things, so. Victory music is a bit loud. All right, hang on a minute. Let's turn that down in-game. Turn that down a notch. What's interesting is that it doesn't consider that background music, right? It considers that sound effects. Like the victory music and the start music are considered sound effects and not music. I don't know how that decision got made. I hear sound effects every time I win. Ack. What do you... So there's two things that I think of when I see the word ack in print. Obviously, I'm in tech, I'm in software, so, and I'm in, a software that's been operationalized. There's operational awareness around the software. So I do think of, first off, as ack is acknowledged, right? So that you've seen something, someone's posted something important and you're acknowledging that you've seen it, so that they know that you have looked at it. But the second thing I think of is a comic that I used to read in that version of ack. Yeah, I usually say ack to acknowledge that I've read something, so that people know that I'm aware. The other thing that I think of is Kathy. There's a comic called Kathy, and whenever she panics or has like just an exclamation of astonishment or surprise, she always said ack. I think of that one. I don't know how many people know of Kathy anymore. well, the saying "act" like as like an exclamation is obviously one thing, but I'm uncertain how many people would think of what I think of, which is that one specific comic that I used to read in the Sunday paper. Is that right? Yep, looks right to me. Okay, so this is not anything. We've got 2 in a row, which means none of these are anything, which means that's not nothing, that's nothing, that's nothing. We've also got a 1. Whoop, a 1. Oh no, we have all of them now. Whoop. 3, 3. Okay, there we go. How many of you read the Sunday paper? How many of you had a Sunday paper when you were a kid? Like read we always called them the funnies. I know it, and would read the funnies on Sunday when they would come. Reading. If you also, what were the comics that were even around? I remember The Wizard of Id. I remember Dilbert, Garfield, Peanuts. Doonesbury, Kathy. I would actually have to go and like look up what funnies were in the Democrat and Chronicle to try and remember. All right. Stand up straight here for a moment. Yeah, that has to be the 1. That makes that the 2. Which makes this that way around. There is no way for there to be a 2 in the middle here, so this is 1, 2, skip 1, skip 1, 2, 3. That's the way that works. That's got to be the 1 and the 2. I always looked forward to reading the comics when we were kids. It was the only bit of the paper that I ever like got anything out of reading. There was nothing. There was nothing. And I would so humbly submit there continues to be nearly nothing in the papers worth the money, especially since like that shit costs money. There's nothing there that it seems like there's nothing there that's worth it. Maybe that's a lazy millennial take. I don't know, but I fail to see the use in printed publication. and I've yet to be convinced of the need to pay for a digital publication. Just not my speed. Boom, we got it. Just the one. 252 means there's only one right there. However, we got a 27, and that's gonna be all sorts of fun stuff for us. Well, there's our 242. Nice and easy to spot. 2 can't go there. This has to be 2, right? I'm pretty sure this has to be 2. I'm gonna resize current song ever so slightly. There we go. Okay, now I can see. Yes, this does have to be the 2. That's not a 5. Am I the only one that, on occasion, you just get the urge to do something that... I don't know how I have a hard time explaining it. It's like you take pleasure in like a small thing. Like for me, it would be just like driving around and looking at like shop fronts, you know, just like driving by shops. I like doing that. And every once in a while, I'm just like, you know what? I feel like driving to a shop and just, you know, looking around. Like a GameStop. Just go into a GameStop and look around. Comic book store. Something, you know, cozy. Just to, you know, it's almost like the like, you know, the restlessness. Just like deal with it by going to do something or going somewhere to just divert your mind. Used to be like stuff like Guitar Center. Used to go to like Guitar Center and just hang out, play with guitars. Well, you know, as long as the people on staff that day were friendly and let you. Some of them would be like, "Are you going to buy something? Then get out." Some of them were like that. When I was in high school, I used to, all right, so the last few years of high school, I was homeschooled, and I knew a kid who was also homeschooled, and we got along pretty well. So what I used to do is I used to try and finish up my schoolwork early so that I could hang out with him, and we would ride our bikes around the neighborhood. I would ride my bike to his house, first of all, and then we would ride around the neighborhood. We would go to the local bakery slash donut store, donut shop. It was a local one-off. And we would buy Snapple Elements, if you remember that stuff. Named like fire, water, air, meteor. They came in, you know, slender bottles. We'd have a donut. We'd ride our bikes. Go to Putt Putt Arcade. And play the arcade games. Lots of nice, cozy memories. I don't even know where... I don't know. I've lost touch with that guy. I don't even know... I know he's got kids, but that's about it. That's all I know for sure. There we go. I think the sound's still a little loud. I'm going to crank it down one more. Keep forgetting this is a Nintendo controller. Here we go. That can't be anything. Aha, here we go. One of those. I think that'll be that. Let's see. Got this. And we'll get rid of that. Any runs that people are particularly excited for GDQ? Looking forward to my friend's run for Tunic. Confess I haven't had a whole opportunity. I haven't studied the runs list with a great deal of detail. Haven't actually paid attention to the schedule. Yeah, me neither. Should get right on that. You can do that. Let's see. Here it is. Buddy Rad. Ooh, look at this. Fancy. DKC. Tails Adventure. DK64. F-Zero. Ultimate Doom. Ultraviolent Speed. Jet Set Radio Future. Arkham City by Chicken Nuggets. Typing of the Dead by Peaches. Peaches is a cool guy. I met him at GDQ 2020. Chex Quest speedrunner. Worms. Worms Reloaded campaign. No level skips. That'll be interesting. Lego Bionicle. Manifold Garden. This was also run at GDQ 2020. Gelly did this. And the reason I know that is because I was on that couch in 2020 wearing a Barb shirt, and Barb's Discord went fucking nuts. They're like, oh my god, there's a guy on the couch wearing a Barb shirt. Who is he? I think it was Rochester. It was Ugg Rochester figured out who I was and like added me in Discord. Oh, Prime Echoes, that'll be good. Final Fantasy 15, Sonic Adventure 2. Only Up, oh great. Pokemon, Pikmin 4, so the new one. One thing I would have liked to see couch names, yeah. I think it's yeah, there's only so much space on screen. They've got like a bunch of stuff up. What was interesting, here's an interesting thing, just kind of behind the scenes. In 2020, they asked us if we wanted any pronouns up on screen, and I said, no, not really. But but as the event wore on, they decided to just make it like an inclusive thing, like, hey, you know, what are your pronouns? And then they just put them on screen. Because, you know, it doesn't hurt anyone. It doesn't hurt cis people to say, oh, my pronouns are, you know, my cis pronouns. It doesn't. It basically is, you know, it's supportive of people who are sensitive to that sort of thing, and it costs a, you know, a cis person nothing. So it was interesting that they made the decision partway through the event to ask if you wanted to put pronouns up, and then they just pivoted to just asking you what your pronouns were, and they put those up on screen. So 2023 Dead Space. Bad Dudes, Arkanoid. I don't know a lot of these. Legend of Zelda. Warhammer 40k. Mario Kart Wii. Starfield. Interesting. Tomato Angus. They still call him Tomato Angus instead of Tomato Anus. Octopath Traveler 2. Kung Fu Fruit Cup. She's a sweetie. We met her at GDQ 2020, and she's a real sweetheart. Hades. Bloodstained. Carsey. Running Resident Evil 2 Remake. Paper Mario Thousand Year Door. Thief. DuckTales Remastered. Gargoyles Remastered. Oh, the arcade version of TMNT. That's pretty cool. Goof Troop. SMB2 by Haxor. Cosmic on the Couch. That's pretty cool. Satisfactory. Metroid Dread. Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. By Tonkotsu. OOT. Oh, MST, interesting. SM64 by CZR. TaskBot Super Metroid. 2016 Doom. These are always fun. 100% Nightmare. That's going to be a fun run. Ninja Gaiden. I don't know a lot of these. Shovel Knight. Cocoon. Kirby and the Amazing Mirror. Celeste. Oh, cool. Kevin's on that couch. That ought to be cool. Super Mario Sunshine. Armored Core 6. Super Mario Maker 2, not surprised to see Carl there. Halo, Combat Evolved. Oh, it's co-op. That's cool. Last of Us Remastered. Viewfinder. This is a cool game. I played this with Burn to Tears. It's actually a lot of fun. A really cool idea. Really neat execution. I considered speedrunning it. I never came back to the game. Not because it was bad, just because I couldn't fit it in. Gravity Rush Remastered. I really like Gravity Rush. I really do. I know that some people might not like it because it's JRPG-ish or maybe a little heavy-handed on the tropes, but I liked it. It was a great game. I actually I played it on Vita when it was a Vita title, and I liked it a lot. Luminescent by Glitchcat. Glitchcat is another super cool dude. Met him at GDQ 2020. He's so cool. I met him. I met Dieter the Fourth. She was there. Marcy was there. Amethyst was there. Ugg was there. Juz was there. Harkness was there. Microwave Brother was there. White Moth was there. Whole bunch of them. Barb was there. Pooh was there. Dark Souls with Covert with Muffin on the mic. That's always a good deal. Borderlands 2, Risk of Rain, Wonder. Oh, Cosmic and Glitchcat on the couch. That's pretty cool. I love Muffin. He's such a hoot. I also his Star Wars, his Jedi Outcast and Jedi Academy runs are so fucking cool. I love watching that stuff when he does it. Majora's Mask, 100% NMG relay. That'll be cool. Star Fox 64. Sonic Origins with Argic. That's pretty cool. I don't recognize any of those names off the top of my head. Kirby Master I do, though. He used to hang out in Bloody Biscuits stream. Bloody Biscuits was the former world record holder of Kingdom Hearts 2 back when it was running like 2014, 2015. I followed his stream for a long time. He doesn't stream as much these days, but it was cool times while it lasted. Cosmic playing The Lost Levels on the Famicom Disk System. Interesting. Elden Ring versus Sekiro. Any percent unrestricted versus any percent. Spike Vegeta on the couch. What a legend. Oh, I see Tears of the Kingdom with Gymnast. I met Gymnast at GDQ as well. Gymnast is super cool guy. Scatter. Tears of the Kingdom. Yeah, Gymnast is super cool. Oh, Baldur's Gate 3 with Tomato Anus as well. That's pretty cool. That's a pretty hot schedule. There's quite a few things on there that I'm gonna want to catch. For sure. My only regret is that I do not have the entire week off to watch everything. I only have Monday off. It's this right here. We'll still watch as much as we can, though. And of course, there's always the VODs. You can always watch the VODs. So there's also just working, in quotation marks. That's all the time, brother. That is all the time. I get my shit done, and the moment my shit is done, I am in recharge mode. I do not continuously bust my ass 24/7 at work. I work hard, I get my shit done, and when I've gotten it done, I relax until I need to bust my ass again. That's the way it works. I always encourage my guys to do the same. I'm like, hey, we're gonna, like when I worked that contractor job I described a while back, I was like, yo, we're gonna crank out the tickets in this queue, and the moment we're done, we're gonna go back to the tech office. We're gonna have donuts and Monster, and we're gonna relax. I was not about busting ass for no reason. Not my scene. All right, one skip, 1, 2, 3, 4. No, that's nothing. This one? 1, skip. 1, 2, 3, 4. No. Where's my inn? Is it here? Me neither? Yeah. They're not paying overtime, so why act like you're earning it? Know what I'm saying? Man, this one's going to be a tough nut to crack. I'm also getting cold in here. Let's turn that down by 1. Oh, we got 5s. There we go. There's a 2. I don't really think that's going to lead to a whole lot of revelation. Yeah, a little bit. Okay. This becomes our 5, which this becomes... Ah, here we go. Here's our opening salvo. I say is all... Oh no, here we go. Our moves start to run out pretty quick here. Ah, here we go. Two. Wait, 1, skip, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's got to be that. So that's got to be a 3, which makes that a 5, which makes that this way around. This is a bop. I've got this sorted. All right, we're slowly unraveling the mysteries here. All right, we've unraveled all the way. Back to scrubbing. Yeah, this is a vibe. I like this song a lot. I am that guy that like on like long road trips, I'll like throw on like 10 hours of Skyrim music. Despite what Laser says, it's nice and calming to listen to while you're going down the road. The only thing is that I would not. I am at least self-aware enough that I wouldn't put that on in someone else's car. I just put that on in my own car. If you ask me to DJ for you in your car, I'm not putting that on. I'm gonna definitely ring out my EDM playlists instead, or retro synthwave stuff like this. And if you say, no, put on some hip hop or rap, I'm just going to hand you the aux cable back. I'm like, do it yourself. It is 7, 8. Burn to Tears' shared games are now available for me to play. Amazing. What am I doing? Here we go. Which means we can do this. And this is also well done. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you can't fit it. So 3 is over here. This isn't 1. This is a multiple of something, which means that this has to be a 2, which makes this a 3. This has to be a multiple, which makes that way around, that way around. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, there we go. Pop that in there, that in there, that in there. Finishes off 9 for us quite nicely. Finishes off this. Finishes off that. Gets me that, and that, and that, and that, and that. This, that, this. And then this, and this. Easy peasy. Eslale. Ah, I'm cocked sideways in my chair and I keep kicking my subwoofer with my bare foot. Ooh. Don't have a choice. That's the way she goes. Nice. We'll get a couple more in. Unless we wanted to play something else. Oh boy. 1, skip 1, 2, 3. Okay, so the only thing it can be is these two. Yeah. Okay, so what it's telling me is that 2 has to be here. No matter what. That cannot be 3. So that's the way that must go. This has to be 2. 3 1s. That has to be a 1. It has to be that way around. Oh, wait. No, there's only enough room for 1 possibility. That doesn't work. 3, 2, 1, 6, 7, 5, 2, 3. Aha, sorting out our 7 and our 2, which is our 7 and our 8. Doop. Doop. Okay, so we got 4 1s. No, 3 1s. It doesn't matter. I said what I said. This is our 2, our other 2. Getting to add 1 more. Okay, so we've got a 2 over here. Nope, it's just this. Just that. Yep, 4s. Okay, 2, 1. Okay, now we have our whole 6 locked in. 2. Oh, okay, that whole column's done. Should have seen that earlier. This whole column's done. This whole column's done. This whole column's done. This whole column's done as well. 4 1s. That has to be one of them. Nice. Youth 83 pancake. Hang on a minute. Let me look at this thumbnail. Oh, okay. It's wafers. It's like silicon wafers. The thumbnail is. I was like, what is that thumbnail? Three. One, skip 1, 2, 3. It's that way around. There we go. Five, 6, 7. Does anyone watch random like documentaries on YouTube? For some reason, this music is bringing back to my memory a documentary of two guys who kept sneaking into a Disney ride. New Horizons, I think it was. Who kept like sneaking into the ride and like getting off. It was like a diorama, one of the diorama rides, and they kept sneaking off of it. And like walking around the dioramas. It's not something I do, no. Just me, I'm the weirdo. Sounds about right, so. Three, 4, 5. I actually don't even remember how I came across it. It might have been on Reddit. Someone might have posted it to Reddit. We're all weirdos in our own way. This is very true. I think someone might have posted it to Reddit, and that might have been how I ran across it. I don't even remember the name of it. Hang on a minute. Video of guys who kept sneaking into Epcot ride. Found it. Didn't take long. Remain seated, please. A Hoot and Chief story. It was an odd documentary, but it was very interesting while I watched it. This is our 1, which makes this our 5. 2. Got it. Nice. I think the loud rumbling noises are coming from Verda Tears' office. I think she's playing a video game. It's either that or somebody is sitting in their car outside the house with their speakers cranked the fuck up. Which is also not out of the question. It happens sometimes. People just sit in the neighborhood with their car stereos blaring. Four. Mm-hmm. Ooh, the startup of this song feels very FTL-like. I think this will be our last one. Oop, that ain't right. That is right, though. Six, that's 7. There she blows. All right. I think that does it. Oh. Okay, computer. No. For fuck's sake, I can't. There we go. Can't figure out which button it is. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for stopping by. We managed to get our cool new Discord script running, and we finished Gorogoa. That's pretty cool. I hope that you enjoyed the stream. I hope that you enjoyed the gameplay and the vibes, and I hope that you have yourself a good rest of your weekend, your 3-day weekend if you have one. We may be back. I'll have to come up with something to do. The battle royale that a Niv told us about. Oh man. Almost sentient. Almost. Thank you again, everybody, for your support. I greatly appreciate it. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your evening. I love you all. Mwah. Good night. Bye-bye.